right now, I don't think Greg's going to sing, although he might. And maybe his dad will. I don't know. I have no clue what's happening here. But thank you, John, for being here with us. Nice to meet his dad. And Greg, thanks for bringing your dad.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me back. It's always a pleasure here, Ann.
And you're busy, aren't you?
I am. It's very busy, and I have my showcase returning, to the Capital
Brew
District.
Ha-Ha.
The Brew Ha-Ha this Saturday night.
You're always sold out.
Always sold out. I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The community's been great to me, over my career for 14 years. Absolutely.
Yeah, and you're celebrating an anniversary, I'm sure. You're always celebrating some anniversary, right?
I am. This year is the 10-year anniversary of my entertainment company.
Yeah.
And, and then 9 years ago, I launched my traveling showcase, which is the Brew Ha-Ha.
The Brew Ha-Ha, yeah.
Nearly 12,000 people.
You've appeared in New York City.
Oh, I played the entire country.
You played the entire country.
Yeah.
And he's also, he's been on
numerous television commercials.
Our commercials.
Yeah.
You were on that AT&T wasn't that the one?
AT&T print ad, yep, that was international.
Yeah.
Locally, Sarasota.
And you said, how long did it take to get that one shot?
I was on skis for about 7.5 hours for the one shot. They had me on skis.
If you don't have a sense of humor about that, you may as well give up.
That's right. A sense of humor on skis and in the winter.
Yeah.
So you better have a sense of humor.
And also, if you've been watching the Ellis commercials, Ellis Medical Center commercials, he's been on those. John, what did you think about your son? Did you think he was going to be a comedian when he was 3 years old?
Not at all.
What did you think he was going to be? A brain surgeon?
Not really.
Probably not.
Somewhere in between there.
I don't have the smarts for that.
Did he always show a sense of humor?
Yes, he always did, really.
Do you have a sense of humor?
A little bit, not like his.
Well, yeah, but I have to agree with that because everyone who knows my dad, and he's got a terrific wit, a Mark Twain type of wit.
You can have wit.
Absolutely, and it's very quick, and I do admire that. I think that's where I get my quality from. My father's an accountant with the family business. My mother was the artistic side, writer,
you got
painter,
that merge there.
And I found the merge, and it took me a while to find it, and once I started to explore it, it made me open up and feel really good about myself and where I'm from. And we're old friends, and I really enjoy what I do. I'm very thankful.
You're happy. You're a happy person.
I am.
I love your Facebook page and all that. I always follow, see what he's doing, and found out he's in a movie and doing commercials and doing comedy. Yeah. So where are you having your comedy show?
Locally, when I have it in the Albany area, is at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Latham, New York. I moved it there in 2011. And we've been selling out every show since.
Yeah. That's really great.
It's great.
Who are you bringing in? Are you just anybody? Or?
No, these are all, well, yeah, right. Well, I got into New York 11.5 years ago, and that's where my roster's out of. So I have, actually from local, I have Heather Kovar from Channel 10 News.
Okay.
She does stand-up. She'll be on the show.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we did a segment Saturday on ABC. I have another local impersonator extraordinaire, Stephen Murray, a friend of mine, Lance Weiss from the Today Show and Bravo, and Brendan Fitzgibbons from Bravo, and also the headliner is Myq Kaplan. Mike's been on The Late Show with David Letterman, Conan, Late Night with Seth Meyers, his own half-hour Comedy Central special, and he was also a finalist in Last Comic Standing in 2010.
How do you get these guys? Oh my
it's a lot of time I've spent in New York City and building friendships.
You build friendships.
Yeah. And and trust.
Like, how did I get him on the show? It's like building friendships.
That's right.
17 years working at it, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Very much so. You know how it goes.
Yeah. And you have to kind of keep those connections going.
Absolutely.
To do that. So you have a really good lineup for comedy.
Yes.
Is this comedy something from what age group? Do they serve alcohol? Maybe that limits it.
Yep, they serve light fare and
so you can't be under 21.
Well, no, 18 and over. They'll card you,
Okay, 18 and over.
Yeah, 18 and over. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Exactly.
And so the comedy could be a little adult.
They're not they're not blue. I don't run blue shows. It teeters, but I was never into that, especially since growing up with my dad. The first album I ever got was Bob Newhart. I still have the vinyl Bob Newhart album.
I love those.
Yeah, they're the best. The button-down mind of and
the one with the dog. With the dogs. He does a thing that is hilarious about a dog.
My favorite is Abe Lincoln versus Madison Ave. That's the best bit. If you remember to see that, it's the ultimate.
Exactly.
I'd like to have very intellectual comedy. I like smart humor.
Yeah. And it takes a lot to do smart humor. It doesn't take anything to use four-letter words.
Correct.
It takes nothing. And the people laugh because it's sort of like, oh, he said that.
Yeah.
But it's not comedy.
Right. I agree with that.
I do not like the blues shows because it just seems as though you're just throwing out all these words to make. Dad, would you agree?
I absolutely, absolutely.
Covers his ears.
Because it offends me. You know, there's a place for blue language. I'm not against it. But I'm against using it just for gratuitous.
Absolutely, and that's the thing. With certain comedians out there, you know what you're getting. With me, I respect everyone that comes out. You know, I don't want to offend anyone, and that's why I like the showcase. You know, I put different acts on, so there's a balance of all types that, you know, you can't please all the people all the time. But you know, something they take away from it and they enjoy the entire show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now this show is, one more time.
It's Saturday, the 27th.
Are there still some tickets? Or
There
we
are
just
tickets.
Few?
There's tickets, but it's getting close to being sold out again. And you can go to my website, which I believe Greg's up there, and you put up there, and you can click on the schedule page, and it'll take you right to the pre-sale ticket link.
Yeah, and it's so much fun. I've been to the Brew Ha-Ha, and it's really a delightful evening. A lot of great comedy, and people are just really into it. I mean, they're there to have a good time.
Yeah, it's always good energy. You know, it's like your show. You know, I come in, I told my dad, I was like, you know, you're going to love Ann. She's got great energy. And that's what I like. I want people to feel like they're in my living room and bring it all together and
so
have
we're having
fun.
a good I wish I could serve you coffee. I have no coffee here. We have no plumbing down here.
No water.
So I can't, no water, no nothing. We're just, but anyway, thank you, John, for coming.
Thank
I know
you
we
so
didn't
much,
talk
dear.
much,
No,
but
that's
listen,
fine.
happy Father's Day, a little bit late, but
Thank
happy
you, dear.
Father's Day. I know that your son adores you.
You're everything he said you were and more.
Oh, thank you.
All good, all good.
Thank you, Greg.
And it's always a pleasure to see you. Thank you so much. Thanks to the crew.